Hello.
Is it working now? Will the stream...
Yes, haha.
This is the 6th time that the stream has broken.
I think we're up.
Fingers crossed.
We are up 8.87.
This is actually getting ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. Oh.
This is just homophobia at this point.
Okay. I don't know if that part of the stream has been seen or not. If it has, it has. If not, we'll cover it in a recap. Anyway, yes, one vote with... Angie is going to the canteen. Yusuf says he cannot go in library. Where are the other two of you going? I mean, you two have both been in artifact storage, and I'm pretty sure you haven't seen Ebony in artifact storage.
I guess Rose offers to go to the library and ask.
Angie had checked the library like 10 minutes before this, and there was no one in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she might have come back.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if what she'll probably offer then is like, okay, well then I'll go past the library, but I'll also have a secondary location to check. Which I guess would be...
Francis, and Yusuf's kind of looking at you like, one of us is gonna have to go upstairs.
Fine. I'll go. What's the worst that can happen?
Lots
I fall downstairs?
Why would you say that?
I won't say that.
I'll be fine.
I guess I'll... What's left? Research?
Research. God, if there's anyone else, they must be irrelevant.
Yeah.
You could ask
No offense to Ebony's new fun friends.
What did you say, Angie?
You could ask Hattie.
Oh, we could ask Hattie.
That's smart.
Good.
Why don't we ask Hattie first?
Will Hattie not get suspicious of us running around with things to potentially explore a trapdoor with?
Well, I mean...
So someone who doesn't have things to potentially explore a trapdoor with, ask Hattie.
Who doesn't have things to... All of us, we haven't started moving yet. I am holding a kind of suspicious cup of tea. Rose made it for me, it's actually quite nice.
I can go.
She's very pleased with that.
I think Hattie's nice.
Okay.
Read pretty.
I will... Okay, so this corridor, 20 minutes. Good?
Okay.
See you then.
See you then.
And the four of you split off in wildly different directions. Who wants to go first? Actually, roll it. Each of you roll a d4. And we'll see who's going
In the
first.
meantime, I will change my background light to suit finance.
Boring. Boring, Cullen.
Wait, hang on. What about this?
That's good.
Wait,
I like that. It's got a colour.
Finance lights of
I
death.
rolled a 1.
Wait, let me...
The finance light of death.
I have... There we go. No! Why did it go back to... Oh, what is this?
Just click it again. I think it just goes on.
Disco mode.
I don't know how to use my own ring light. No one's seeing...
Just a moment to appreciate my pretty little D4.
Oh, that's flashing. Stop flashing for 5 minutes. Where's
I think you have the same ring light as me. Just keep going through the flashing.
There we go. There's red.
There we go.
Danger!
I got 3.
So you got a 3?
I got a 1.
Mine's one of the
Okay,
new...
Andy, you're going first.
Oh, I was assuming last. Okay.
No, you're going first. One is first.
Wonderful. Angie will go down to the cafeteria.
Wonderful.
Does she know the name of Ebony's friend? Because I don't.
No. I'm not gonna let you metagame that. If you don't know it, then you don't know it. In game.
Do you think she would recognize the person?
I don't think Ebony has ever talked to you about her friend in the canteen.
I believe Ebony mentioned it the time that we stayed over and didn't have breakfast. I mentioned that she knew someone there. And
Yeah, I mentioned I had a bread roll hookup.
Yeah, but she didn't say who it was. She just said she has one. And I doubt she'd call him by name.
I wasn't sure if Angie had seen them interact. Okay. Angie is going to walk into the cafeteria and look around for who seems like they'd be friends with Ebony.
There are countless amount of people in the canteen. People are eating.
She's going to look for the kitchen area, like the people who are serving.
Okay. Yeah, you go into the kitchen area. There was a rather tall, large, muscular man who is putting hot plates underneath a counter. There's a woman with a hairnet. There's actually quite a few women with hairnets. It's food protocol. But there's one who has about 3 hairnets on, so you can assume that she's got a lot of hair underneath.
Does she see Ebony in there? I'm presuming not, but...
I mean, unless you kind of, get their attention, you can't really see their faces, you can see the backs of their heads.
But, there's nobody with Ebony's hair, and people are wearing hairnets.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
no,
would
there's
be an
no one...
assumption that Ebony's not in there.
There's no gingers in here.
Then she's fully gonna walk in, and then she's gonna be like, sorry, didn't mean to bother you, and make her walk out.
Okay. Cool.
Because she was assuming Ebony would be there. She doesn't know that there's been a conversation.
Yeah, no. That's fair. Fair enough. Number 2, I believe that was you, Becca. Yeah.
Yes, that was me.
Off you go.
To La Libre.
Le Libre.
La Libre. It's been a while since I did French. Okay, yeah, she goes. She's got her little plastic cup of tea.
They have matching plastic cups of tea.
Yeah, I think she probably hasn't drank very much of it because, in Rose's opinion, it wasn't steeped for nearly long enough. If she had it her way, that stuff would have been sitting there for 10 minutes. So she's drinking it, but she's a bit wasn't really for me anyway. It's fine.
Wonderful. You go to the library, and you're a bit apprehensive because you're not meant to have drinks in the library, or food for that matter. But you kind of walk in and no one's in there. It's empty. It's an empty library. There is kind of sort of cleaning stuff out on one of the desks. You don't know this, but this was when Yusuf was assigned cleaning duty after all the moth stuff that happened.
Is there any lights on anywhere?
Oh yeah, the lights are on.
Oh yeah, cool. Is there a light on in Cyril's office?
There is not a light on in Cyril's office.
Okay. I think she probably goes up to Cyril's door and gives that a little knock.
Yeah, no one's in there. Well, there's no response anyway.
Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm trying to think, is there anything else to investigate? She wouldn't go into Cyril's office because she would not do that. So she maybe does a little, just calls hello? Is anybody here?
It's quiet. Usually you realize that if you're loud enough, then Cyril almost always comes up and tells people to be quiet, but you can just assume that it is strangely empty. Which is odd for Cyril to leave everything unattended, with at least one member of staff not in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she like told her cup of tea. She goes like a little bit louder, like, "Oh no, this cup of tea in my hand, it's slightly unsteady. I wonder what would happen if it fell."
Yeah. And there is still no response. You feel a bit like an idiot.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, and she's like, "Okay, he is definitely not here," and like turns around and leaves.
Francis, you walk
Hi.
downstairs to check if Hattie's in reception. She's no longer in reception, so you can assume that's office.
Right. So that's upstairs?
That is up the stairs, yes.
Okay, so I will head upstairs. Just kind of leg it through the creepy stairwell, get to the top, like, knock on her door. Like, Hattie? You there?
And you hear like a kind of muffled what is assuming to be Hattie. I mean, it's probably got to be Hattie. It's her office. A strange sort of muffled noise, and then it's just a you can come in.
I will open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I guess, start saying, like, "Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. Have you seen Ebony about anywhere? I need to talk to her."
And then she's kind of just shushing you for a second. She's like, I'll get to it as soon as I can. We've had a complication, but it should be sorted now.
Interesting.
And then she kind of like puts the phone back down. And she kind of looks at you like, sorry about that. Is there a problem?
I was just wondering if you'd seen Ebony. I need to talk to her about work things.
Oh, I saw her this morning.
Yeah?
And she was trawling through the boxes in the hallway. And then she was with Yusuf earlier, and then he left, and then I called Cyril down because there has been a small issue in packing. Hopefully it will be resolved. And then she went for a talk with Cyril, came back, and she was speaking to one of the kitchen staff, and that was the last time I really saw her.
Do you know which direction she went in?
I could do a PA announcement.
That would be very helpful. Thank you.
And she picks up the phones again, and there's that really, really annoying Magnus Archives chime that you guys hear like 5 times a day, every day when something happens. It is the Magnus Archives. Mostly it's just like, can someone please go and get the cleaners to sort out this thing that happened in artifact storage? Thank you. Or like, can someone please come and pick up their parcel? Thank you. Or, things like that. Or like, oh, it's lunchtime, everyone. Please don't crowd the cafeteria.
They still do.
Yeah, they still do.
They still do.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, can someone please move their car from the parking lot because people need to reverse? Thank you. And there's a PA announcement, and it's like, could Ebony Palmer please come to my office? We have Francis was it?
Yes.
Francis Fowler has a
Message
for you. So that's Ebony Palmer. Could you please come to my office, please? Thank you. And then with that, the annoying chime goes off again. What did you want to tell her?
I just need to talk to her about some, some of the things we have in artifact storage that the library might need to know about.
Oh, okay, that tracks. How is the packing going?
Slowly, but we'll be finished in time.
Good. That's the important thing.
It's going fine.
Ebony, you have just sat your sort of belongings. You don't really have a desk in the library. You more so have like a drawer that you put the things in for the day in, because the desks are communal. You've kind of like sat your drawer down at your new finance desk, and the PA charm goes off. What are you doing?
I just sat down. Okay, fine. She gets up and I think she's kind of just. Cyril told her to stop carrying around the book.
Yes.
So she stopped carrying around the book.
Mm-hmm.
She just put it in a drawer instead. So she's gonna try and open that because she's like kind of desperate here.
Okay. Cool. You go and open your book. Nothing new is in it. You can still read it. It's fine. It's not like it's unlike Yusuf, who said that there was nothing in it. It's in there.
She just kind of like sighs and goes, "If you're a sentient book, you're very unhelpful." Sticks the book back in the drawer, pops it like under the desk so no one really can see it that well, and just heads off to the main entrance.
Great. I'm assuming you meant Hattie's office, which is back upstairs.
That one, yes.
Yeah. You go up the spiral staircase, and it's cold again, and all the portraits are sort of staring, but that's normal. That's usual.
Can I just flip one of them off? That'd be so nice.
Yeah. You can do that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool. She's gonna head straight for Hattie's office.
You think it's probably a trick of the light, but the eyes on that one do seem to narrow slightly as you do that.
Hate that. That
Don't
sucks.
dislike.
Can I just like, the office from earlier that Cyril was in? Can I just like check if like the door's open or anything? Just kind of give a look in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that, and you see Cyril kind of like sitting down with a net, and he's sort of asking her a bunch of questions related to the books that have gone missing.
Fun. She's gonna scamper off before she gets told off again.
I mean, that's certainly a start, isn't it? To getting back in the finance, away from finance.
Yeah, just not getting told off for snooping around again. Going to Hattie's office. That's the thing I was doing.
Hattie is still making like strange small talk with Francis. Like,
Francis is deeply uncomfortable because she just doesn't know how small talk works.
Yeah.
Just like, everything's fine. We found a wig.
Oh.
We thought it was real hair. Apparently it sings to you when you wear it. But we just put it away.
I'm not sure that anyone would really have a use for that.
No, I don't think so either.
Is it a nice singing? Is it a?
I'm not sure. Apparently, the last person to wear it is beheaded. So.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure we wanted to try that one out.
no, I don't suggest trying out any of the artifacts.
No, we don't tend to.
I think that's why. Oh, hi, Ebony. Hi.
I'd like to mention Ebony like walks in, leans against the door frame with like the apple, takes a bite, and goes, "Sup?"
So, I mean, we can go now. But I have some. I'll tell you on the way.
Okay, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just need to ask you some questions. It's fine.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Is that all? Ebony, are you all right?
Yes.
Is everything okay?
I mean, not really, but he kind of snitched on me, so yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I did have to alert your head of department. It is sort of my job currently. I am overseeing. I like
but
it
you
about.
see why this means I won't tell you anything. So
I realize. But soon I'll be back to doing what I normally do, and I can stop overseeing. And then I think things will be a little bit better.
isn't that just what you're doing now?
Less of.
Cool. Right. She's just gonna head off without any more.
Just
like,
go
not even
on
saying
girl
goodbye or
violence
anything.
in this
Just bit.
stream.
Ebony
It's just
really,
cat fights.
Ebony really went, yeah, you snitched on me. I don't have a job anymore.
Snitches get stitches. Emotional stitches.
It's
Not
her
physical.
whole job.
Stitches.
You tried to manipulate her and it
Stitches are
failed.
only on her dead husbands. They didn't survive the surgery.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure why I went for that specifically. Sorry, everyone.
It's okay. Right, you two are heading back.
I'm just gonna kind of twiddle with my hands while we go down the corridor because I don't want to speak in front of the creepy statues because I don't like how much they look like they're watching me. What if they can hear me as well? Bad. But once we kind of get out of there and like we're on our own, I'm just gonna be like, so we found, well, Angie and Yusuf found a trapdoor
Sorry.
in the archives. Did you hear any of that? Probably not.
No, I'm sorry.
Right.
Because David asked me about the
Angie
dog.
and Yusuf found a trapdoor in the archives.
Okay.
And we thought you'd probably want to come with us.
Down a trapdoor?
Yeah. We don't know where it goes, but Yusuf wanted you to come. He's worried about you.
Yeah.
What happened? He was kind of cagey about it.
Okay, well, basically a couple of books got stolen, or missing. I'm not quite sure yet. But Yusuf told me we were trying to figure that out. Hattie found us. I tried lying to her. She figured it out. I trusted her with the truth because I thought a lie would get me into more trouble. She told Cyril, and I have been banished to finance for the foreseeable future. So,
finance?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how that works because I don't have a maths background, but
no, neither do I. Weird. Well, I hope that gets sorted. Maybe we'll find something in the trapdoor.
Yeah, I doubt it, but just let's go.
Yeah. I forgot where we're going. What hallway are we?
We're just gonna get out of the creepy corridor, okay?
Yeah.
We're already out of the creepy corridor.
No,
I said
you guys-
nothing in front of those statues.
You guys were in the corridor, which is like, as I said before, artifact storage and the library are directly opposite each other. So you guys were kind of like standing out around there.
Cool.
Right. Is anyone else back yet? Probably not.
No, probably not. Phone, Angie. What are you doing when you realize that Ebony is not there? What are you grabbing? Because you have another, 50, more like 10 minutes to go and grab stuff to help you explore. Oh, we can't hear you, hon.
Sorry, my push talk went weird. I think Angie, like most of the stuff that she'd get would be down in the archives, so
Okay.
there's not much to gather before they get down there. But I think she probably grabs like a couple of bread rolls just in case they get stuck there for fucking ages again. Like enough for like one each, which isn't that prepared, but it feels prepared.
Mm.
And then like she just goes back to the corridor to wait for people. And she's like, yeah, hopefully one of them had more luck. She wasn't in the kitchens.
Yeah, you say that and you just see Francis standing with Ebony.
Ebony has mostly finished the apple by now.
Oh, hi. Francis found you. Has Francis debriefed? Also, is everything okay? Yusuf seemed very, very panicked. He was hiding in the archives and said that you sent him to hide in the archives?
Yeah, it's kind of a good thing I did. But in short, yes, I have been briefed. No, everything's okay, but I mean, I can't really deal with anything, so fuck it. Yeah, let's just trapdoor.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so.
You want a hug?
A little bit.
Angie goes and hugs her. Like, those are her 3, like, steps. It's like, is something wrong? Is there anything I can do? Hug? So, like, she goes and hugs her.
That's my response to everything.
And it's like, we'll figure it out. You don't have to come down to the trapdoor, but I thought you might be interested in the trapdoor.
Yeah, no, it beats finance. So, yeah.
And I mean, most unfortunate situations end up being the 4 of us. Wouldn't it be great if you'd been not included?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want you all getting
killed. Gotta share in the trauma, you know. That was out of character, just saying.
Like, you don't have to come, but I wanted to invite you. You're a friend.
To the trapdoor party.
Trapdoor party, ayo.
Trapdoor road.
It'll have the rave of just Yusuf badly holding the torch.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get his saxophone out as well.
Hell yeah.
Rose, what are you grabbing? Since
yeah, I think she's probably gonna grab. She was probably planning on running back into artifact storage and grabbing stuff, because I think she probably has her equipment down there.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably grabs her metal pipe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If we're gathering, are we gathering stuff?
You have Lawrence kind of looking at you, just like, am I going to ask? Am I going to like the answer if I ask?
Absolutely not.
Do you want to lie to me so I can pretend to feign ignorance?
I'm fixing the pipes.
Good. Okay. I will take that as an appropriate answer.
Good.
We're going with her because we collectively have enough knowledge to
Oh
fix
no,
the
I'm not
pipes.
lying to the rest of you. Just the two that I have to lie for.
Yeah,
Francis is going with her because Francis has the knowledge needed to fix the pipes.
Francis is strong.
Yes. Okay. Have fun.
You've got to
Francis.
realize you're really like comparison to like Rose.
Have fun
Rose
fixing.
is like,
Plus two on
okay,
top, I'm technically strong. It just, my dice hate me.
Rose is ushering the rest of you out the door. She's like, thank you, Lawrence, thank you. Get.
The rest of us weren't here. Lovely to see you.
And he just kind of shuts the door, and you're like, have fun fixing the pipes. Enjoy.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you.
Cool. Do we have time to? Can I just like run back to? I didn't know we were doing trapdoor things when I went to Tattie's office. So do you mind if I just run back and get some stuff?
Yeah, you're all good.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Where are you going?
And to where all my shit is in finance, and then possibly. I don't know what, like, where I could find a weapon. Like,
Does Yusuf know about finance yet?
No.
no, he doesn't.
Oh no.
Where is Yusuf?
He's in research.
I mean, I could go and pick up Yusuf.
You go pick him up from research.
Go say hi.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So she's gonna grab her book, her flashlight, and like the bag that she's got all the little notes and shit in. So, and then she's gonna go to research and find Yusuf.
Great. Yusuf is kind of babbling away with the people in research because the majority of those people are actually getting sent over to Usher, because they can. They're staff that are allowed to leave. To put it lightly.
Wow, imagine.
He's got like this really big sheet of wadded up paper in his hands. He's also got a couple of books.
Cool. She's just gonna like pop her head in and oh, Yusuf?
Yeah?
Hi.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh, where were you?
Finance?
Why are you in finance?
I have been banished, so yeah.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Like for the day? For the week?
Basically,
One
Cyril said...
second. And then he kind of like jumps off of the desk he was sitting on and like kind of walks towards the door.
Well, I don't want to interrupt anything.
No, I'm good. I was just talking.
Cool. What's the paper?
Oh! And then he kind of like unfurls it and kind of opens it out. It's like, well, if we're exploring a trapdoor, we should probably mark it down if we end up somewhere else. So
that's smart. We should get string.
String is probably a good decision, yeah.
Like the labyrinth thing. Like in case there's a lot of space under the trapdoor, we should bring string.
You guys aren't here with me.
Guys aren't here.
Are we not?
No.
Sorry.
It's it's okay.
I fully disassociated and then stabbed myself on a D4 and came back to existence.
No, you're good. Are you okay? No, this is just you guys.
Oh yeah.
You guys are with Rose. You guys are with Rose outside of the in the hallway. And
are they not still in the hall? I am so sorry.
No, Ebony and Yusuf.
Honestly, I'm losing it at the sentence. I dissociated and came back when I stabbed myself on a team. Like, I'm sorry to laugh at your pain, but that's so funny.
It didn't hurt much. It's just I've got sharp D4s and I leant on it and I went, oh yeah.
I know what you mean.
Oh no.
D&D.
Me too.
No, Yusuf and Ebony are over in research. So.
Cool, where were we?
Yusuf is explaining that he's got basically a map to kind of mark where they are and where they'll come out. if it does
That's
go
a-
somewhere.
I mean, that's a sound idea, but we should also leave like a sign saying that like we've gone into the tunnels in case anything happens, I guess. And I don't know, Hansel and Gretel something, or like a trail.
What are we leaving? Statements? We could leave statements.
We could leave statements, but I guess Angie would probably say no.
What if they were like old statements?
I mean, those are still. It's an archive. That's basically all of them.
Okay. What if they were new statements?
That's worse.
Okay. What if they were statements within the past 10 years? They're not new or old.
We're not using statements. Angie would. No. Okay. What about if I have a friend in the kitchen who is very nice and gave me an apple? I might have run out of my favours for the day, but I could ask for salt, maybe? Like a little line?
I don't like the idea of leaving a trail. Because if we leave a trail, that means that things can find us.
Yeah, but we also need to be able to find our way out.
That's why we're making a map.
Maps don't always work. Okay, we'll just go with a map, and if we can find some kind of
Maps do
self-defense
spiralize, guys.
Do they have any scissors in here?
Yes, I'm assuming.
Cool. Can I wave one of the research people down and be like, "Hey, have you got a pair of scissors I can borrow?"
They just kind of like point to like a desk of stationery.
I have acquired scissors.
You have acquired some scissors. Great job.
Yeah.
They're not personalized like Hattie's stapler is.
Oh no! If they're good enough to like, then...
You have an improvised scissor weapon. Great.
Listen, it's better than using the flashlight.
Do we need anything else?
I mean, a snack is probably a good decision. I mean, the last time I got stuck somewhere, I was stuck there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, everyone's talking about how they got stuck somewhere. I've never had that happen to me. Okay, I have, but not in the same way.
What do you mean, not in the same way?
You guys are like, oh, I've been stuck in the same place for a while. Then yeah, but like your stuff seems supernatural. My stuff is just border patrol.
I mean, yeah, but ours is just supernatural, so... I mean, you could just be stuck in a personal way? I don't fucking know, Jesus.
Okay, yeah, we should go. I really want to come out of the trap. I hope that this is not going anywhere, is my thinking.
Same. Very much so, but, I mean...
Oh, I have these! And he kind of, like, hands you a couple of books. They haven't been returned. I don't know if these are the ones we're looking for.
I fucking knew it! Cyril, you...
I don't know if these are the right ones, though. I don't think they are, but they haven't been returned.
Can I, like, flick it to, like, the book plate?
Yeah.
But with the title, yeah. Examine it, I guess, if I need to roll.
No, none of them are Von Closen books. They're just books that are missing.
Cool. What are they, actually? I don't know. Is that important?
No, it's unimportant.
Okay,
They're just
cool.
some missing books.
All right. I'm just going to do something out of spite.
Yeah.
Can we just go to the library? I'm going to grab, like, a notebook page and scroll down on it. I told you! And put it on top of a stack of books.
Yeah. There's only about 3 of them.
Still, that's enough. But, yeah, let's go and meet the others. And I can talk to him on the way. About
Yeah.
the whole thing.
The 5 of you are now in the hallway.
Hey, kids. So,
Hey.
Hi.
I should probably
Hey.
put my cup. I don't think it's going to be much use in there. Unless we're taking
you
something
know.
back.
Yeah, that could be useful. Just put it in the bag.
It is a bit wet.
Hmm.
Oh, I
forgot to
was
tell-
thinking we should bring string.
Why do we need string?
Is this a trail thing again?
Yes, it's the suggestion I thought of when I was absolutely not with you. About, like, we could then mark a trail.
I'm going to be real honest with you, Angie. I think that's a terrible idea.
I mean, I'd rather not get stuck in there, and I'd rather, like, be able to tell if we start weirdly looping. Because if there's, like, tunnels or something down there that look the same, I don't want to end up looping again and not realize. Because that wasn't fun.
I will
Here's
ask
a
about
plan.
this shared experience a bit later, because it seems to me like I have missed out on something.
I don't think you missed out on very much.
Yeah, don't
wasn't
worry, I
fun.
don't think you wanted to be involved.
And I mean, if it's string, I have scissors. We can just cut it if something's following us.
And then we're lost.